Hello everyone, this is Super Comic Girl and I am back with another video. So, before I begin this video, the title of it is not going to be Comic Book Haul. The reason for this is I did not get a chance to go to the comic book shop at all this week. This is due to a couple reasons. One, I thought that my brother was going to go grocery shopping, so he likes to have help when he comes back with his food. Two, the weather said it was going to be snow showers, so I was like, no. And yeah, I ended up having to actually go to the mall. This was about 1 something in the afternoon, after I found out that Steven was not going to be going to the So there is no comic book haul this week. However, I did put together the pull list for books that came out this week. What I'm planning on to do, because I do not want to spend any more of my money in my account, I am going to be purchasing. I'll be purchasing comic books as I can afford them. From yesterday from Thursday up until Tuesday, I'm going to be saving up my tip money, and then whatever money that I get, I will go to the comic book shop and pick up a couple books. However, it's not to say I did not buy one comic, and that was the only comic book that I really wanted out of all of them, and that was from the Lazarus Planet event. Out of all the comic books that came out this week, only one comic book I was really looking forward to reading. So, with that being said, I'm going to do a review of Lazarus Planet. I believe it's We Were Once Gods. We Once Were Gods. So this is a review off of Amazon. So we're going to go all the way. So it's a collection of short stories. So here is the cover of it. They do not let you get variant covers. You got to get to the main cover. So this is basically, first of all, I really do like the illustration in the first one, and it's basically, look at that green mist. Look at that green mist. It's so freaky weird. So basically in this story, so the first one is basically these people, they're out there, and the father is really like, he's like, I don't know how you would say it, he's paranoid because of all the stuff that is going on, and I believe, they're at the beach. I just realized they're at the beach. And so you got these creatures that they're human. They look human, but they're creatures from, I think it was from the chasm or something like that. From what I was reading from the, explain what these people are. They're not able to breathe air like from above the ocean. So what the Lazarus eruption has done is it has allowed them to have the ability to breathe air, oxygen from above the water. This whole situation literally disintegrates. Just they get one of these creatures, these people, and literally, it's like The Walking Dead, or I don't know. It's so bizarre because everyone is like, we have this one guy that's telling everyone to calm down. and everything, and it's just this, this guy is like, he's just like paranoid, just paranoid. I think the Lazarus Lazarus volcano has made him even more paranoid than he was before. Yeah, it's like, just see the guy's face, like, he was like, just like he waking up from like a nightmare. So it's like insanity. Yeah, I just like, he's just looking stuff in the mirror like, what the heck? You just gotta feel really bad for him. And then of course Aquaman shows up. And he's basically explaining the whole thing to him. So I really did enjoy the first one. It was very much, distrusting and typical like fear of what's out there. So the next one has Martian Manhunter in it, and it's about this guy that the Lazarus pit has given him the ability to take on other people's pain. And he makes a huge mistake of coming to Metropolis, where, of course, we all knew Doomsday was active. And, and it just literally just overrides his brain. And Martian Manhunter shows up, and he's like, give me your pain. And unfortunately, he doesn't realize that was not a good idea. And he turns into that. It's really gross. You see his freaking brain, like, what the freaking heck? Yeah. And then he's up in space with Superman. Yeah, it was a, I'm gonna say, definitely a wonderful, or very different original story. So it was something that, yeah. Then we have the Song of the Dead, which is with Wonder Woman. She's on her little island. You have this woman that's singing. I think she's a Greek goddess. I'm not exactly sure. And you have like the dead that have risen, which is freaky weird. Like, yeah, sorry about doing it this way, but that's like the only way you're going to see the screen because it's so shiny. So, yeah. So like every single like the dead are coming out of Hades. And these are like, so this reminds me, like, this is like the door that keeps the dead where they're at. So you know what Percy Jackson series where they had like the doors of death? Well, this does remind me of that. And then you have The Price of Eternity, which has the Shazam family. I thought that was really interesting because it has, of course, Black Adam's heir in it, which I really do like his journey as the heir to Black Adam. And of course, they go to the Rock of Eternity. And we see Shazam, or yeah, and there's Billy, because we know from the new champion Shazam that Billy has been bound to the Rock of Eternity. And the Wizard, this is the Wizard, and he's gone psycho. He literally has gone freaking psycho. Like, you have destroyed my connection to the Rock of Eternity. None of you are worthy. And I'm like, what the? This guy's supposed to be dead. How in the world is oh, never mind. If it's a whole thing back at Themyscira, that's probably the answer to my own question. Yeah. It says Billy's back, but can he and Mary withstand the fury? Wizard Shazam, find out in Lazarus Planet Revenge of the Gods. I'm thinking, okay, I'm definitely buying that, because I want to see what this guy looks like all psychoed out. Just okay, so did the comic book live up to the expectations? Well, first of all, compared to the other event, yeah, we can pretty much guess the answer to that. Yes, it did. And so, yeah, I mean, you know, yes, it's a Kindle edition, but I can view it. I don't say I own it, but I can view it. And that's actually one of the comic books that I do plan on to buy when I go next week. Or I may just end up going like on Saturday and well tomorrow. Yeah, Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. So which is going to be tomorrow, which is going to be cool. So yeah, I mean, I definitely want to pick up the physical copy of this book because I'm going to be, in all honesty, I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I mean, it's so psycho. But yeah, so I'm going to purchase this comic book tomorrow, and yeah, so yeah, so the other ones I will pick up probably next week. But yeah, so sorry about no big comic book haul. I just had to pay my utilities, which was over $300, and I had to go and get some other stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed the review. I give it 5 stars. It's just I did a video about events, like which event is better. That one is going to be up next week. Yeah, it's one of those things of, okay, if I'm looking at all these comic books that have come out this week, which one, you know, if I could get 1 or 2 or even 5, which 1 or 5 or 2 would I get? And I really said to myself, I really want the Lazarus Planet event. And, you know, yes, Dark Web thankfully is almost over. I cannot wait until this, oh, yeah. But I really think that, and this is my own personal opinion, I think that whatever Marvel came out this week as part of their Dark Web is going to be not even remotely good. So, yeah, that's just my own personal opinion on the whole matter. So, I am going to end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and sorry for a little bit on the date and stuff. It's just, I just essentially woke up about maybe like 10 or 15 minutes ago, or something like that. So I'm kind of like, I had one very hard day last night. So please forgive my rambling and stumbling and all that stuff. So I will see you guys around. Until next time, keep reading. Bye.